So Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed only a few days to him. Wow. He served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed only a few days to him because of the love he had for her. If you want to title this message, you could say, the title will be, When Labor Doesn't Feel Like Labor. When labor does not feel like labor. When you are engaging in the labor of love, it doesn't feel like labor. It doesn't feel like labor. When you are doing something from your heart for a loved one, you are moved to do it. It doesn't feel like an imposition. It doesn't feel like a sacrifice. It doesn't feel like a difficult thing. You are doing it out of love. A labor of love will take away the labor out of the labor. Love takes away labor out of labor. It takes sweat and pain away from sacrifice. Oh, that's what love does. That's what love does. See, when you run into a man who complains about what he does for his wife, the underlying principle is there is no love there. When you find a woman who complains about what she does, it's because there is no love. For where there is love, the effort comes from the heart. You do it effortlessly. You do it graciously. People travel miles to be with a loved one, and they drive right back. Labor doesn't feel like labor if it is a labor of love. If it is a labor of love. So, Jacob served 7 years for one woman, but it felt like a few days. It felt like a few days because it was done out of love. Could you give me 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 3? 1 Thessalonians, remembering without ceasing your work of faith, your labor of love, and patience of hope in our Lord Jesus Christ in the sight of our God and Father. The statement I want to make is this. The church is not a workplace. The church is a heart place. The church is not a workplace. The church is a heart place. The church is not a workplace. It's a heart place. It is a place of the heart. It's a place of the heart. Everything we do must come from the heart. You know, the reason I don't like to push people to do anything is because I know if I push you to do it, if you are doing it because I push you, that sacrifice is not acceptable. The church is not a workplace. It's a heart place. It comes from the heart. When God evaluates, and I will get to that in a minute, when God evaluates, He does not evaluate the activity. What God evaluates is the heart. Oh, praise the name of the Lord. May God give us a good heart. See, when you are operating from the heart, everything becomes easy. It becomes easy. Those who operate from the heart, they don't need a push. Those who operate from the heart, they don't need a push. They are self-motivated.